welcome back to Scream Queen Stream. We're your hosts. I'm Jessica Cameron.
And I'm Heather Dorff.
So, today is a different kind of video. We're still in the hot tub though, so I mean, that's a win.
Yes.
So before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like button down below and also subscribe. And while you're at it, hit that little bell notification button because otherwise you won't be notified when there's a new Scream Queen Stream video.
This is very true. Subscribe.
So, today is a more serious video.
Yes.
Why Heather Dorff?
Why? God dang it. I was hoping you'd just intro it, make it easier. Damn it.
Because Heather wants to leave us. She's going goodbye.
Yes.
She's leaving you all. She's leaving me. It's very traumatic. It's very depressing. I am mortified. I have cried myself to sleep every single night for the last 3.5 weeks.
Okay, well.
You wanted me to handle it.
How do I follow
The
that?
fact that I haven't cried is just a miracle.
And so in case you don't understand what we're saying, because that was so dramatic, I am leaving Scream Queen Stream. It's not because I don't love Scream Queen Stream, and it's not because I don't love Jess or my fans.
It is. We had a big falling out. I hate her. I hate her with the fire of 1,000 flames. I never want to see her anymore. The nerve. How dare she?
No, it's not that at all. It's just life, is busy and stressful, and I don't think, I don't know if you guys really know or not, but a lot of time and effort goes into these episodes. A lot of editing, a lot of recording, a lot of, events and this and that. And it's a very time-consuming process that for me became more stressful than enjoyable. It kind of just crossed that line where it wasn't as much fun for me and where it was a lot of stress. I don't love editing, and that was always kind of my thing as I edit. I appreciate editors now because I know how much work goes into that. Truthfully, a lot of work, a lot of freaking effort, a lot of time.
Well, to be fair, she did the editing because it's not like she wants to do thumbnails or social media or scheduling or organ. It's like, right. No. So like for everybody, like don't get too upset. Like, I know that I've joked how like I make her edit them. And to be fair, I totally do. But it's not like there's another job.
Yeah, there's
there,
other things.
Right? Like none of it she wants to do.
Yeah, no.
So it's not like she's just like, I'd rather do something. No.
It's just a lot of time. Between everything else, it's a lot of time. And I don't know. And I really want 2019 to be sort of a new start for me. I want to try to focus more on building friendships and seeing my friends more and building like more of a family and that sort of thing. And not so much spending my extra time with that, basically, as much as I can, because I realize I haven't been fostering that as well as I should. And it made me feel kind of bad. So definitely something I want to do in 2019. And also maybe focusing a bit more on work and other things as well. So hopefully with the extra free time, I will be able to do that and myself and introspection and growing and the whole shebang. So yes, and again, it's not because I don't love the stream. I do. I think it's great fun and a good time, and maybe you'll see me pop up here and there for fun, for special episodes or whatever. It's nothing bad, so I just want to make sure like we're squashing that because I feel like there could be misconceptions that I don't want there to be. So yeah.
I mean, there still will be.
Yeah, there still will be, but
especially too because I feel like the reality of the matter is I will probably see Heather less, just by process that I'm not going to be driving all the way to Culver City to film with her.
Sure.
And she sure as hell isn't going to be coming over to my place to just hang out likely. So, I mean, I hope you do. I would love that.
You're right. I see. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, when we do see each other, it'll be more, I hope, for fun and not for work.
I have so much fun. I don't consider this work. It's not work to me.
Maybe that is the big difference. That's the big difference.
Right.
So there you go. It was work for me. It's work. It's like work for me. Not in a huge bad way, but it is work for me. It's being on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm just all about my pajamas and Netflix, guys. Can't help it.
So she doesn't want to deal with the lipstick, mascara, and bikinis.
No.
It's way too much effort. For the record, I never made her wear that either. She's welcome. She could be on camera now in her pajamas in the hot tub for all I give a flying care.
Do that. Yes, I want to look friggin' like a rack in
you
every
don't look
single
like a rack
episode
without your
of the
makeup.
internet. Yes.
No.
Anyways.
Okay, so a few things about the housekeeping. First of all, if you're a patron, by the time this posts, I've probably already talked to you about this, so it's not going to left field. I am still going to be running Scream Queen Stream. You're still going to get weekly content. There's going to be some changes. So I am going to take on the things like the editing that Heather Dorff was doing, and my dear friend Aaron has graciously offered to help, and he's going to give me like a little how-to tutorial. So that's all going to stay the same. Our Scream Queen Stream Patreon is still going to be up there. Please consider joining it, because as Heather did mention, these are not easy, cheap, or fast for us to do. So the little bit of money that our Patreon provides does help keep new consistent content coming. I have some changes I want to make. So I don't know where it's going to go entirely as of this exact second. Right now I'm kind of figuring out the plan, and quite frankly, for the next couple months, I'm expecting the first quarter of 2019 to sort of be a let's try it and see where we go. Let's try it and see where we go. And the benefit is now, because it's just going to be me kind of in the driver's seat, I can kind of make these changes quicker rather than like trying to schedule a meeting with Heather to be like, hey, this is kind of where I see it going. So I see it more in terms of we're going to have every week, there's going to be new guests, new people. I want to really get into some detailed interviews as well as like playing fun games with the guests, but really kind of driving more into the wide variety of genre and indie film people that I know and love, that I know that you know and love. I really want to make the Patreon a lot more interactive. So if you're on our Patreon, I'm going to be asking you like, which guests do you want to see on? I want to change Hot Tub Storytime to Hot Tub Movie Review, because I love watching movies. That being said, also, I'm planning on doing at least 2 episodes most weeks, possibly 3. So there's going to be more content. So ideally, the goal would be to do like a movie review and like an interview and something else maybe, or like an interview and like a game and something else, you know? So more varied types of content, which I'm sure Heather will make an appearance on, especially hopefully for the month of February, because I think Women in Horror Month is so important to the channel and to me and to hopefully you watching. But really sort of like taking it in new different directions. So I also want to do more giveaways with the patrons. That is like one of the other benefits to only having me being in charge, is I can go to be like, here, take this DVD. But also like making sure like if I have a really cool guest, like Joe Lynch has said that he's happy to come on once he's done post-production of this movie. So I'm going to get a copy of Mayhem or Wrong Turn 2 and be like, sign this so I can give it away to a patron. Because I think that's really fun as like a genre fan myself. Give me all the signed swag, all of it. I would like every last little bit. So things like that. And then also more like live, you know, movie Q&A, things like that. So also note, you might see a few things where we don't fully control, where I don't fully control the environment, at which point it would be more like a bonus video. So it will be clearly listed in the description box. But like if I'm at a cool Q&A and the lighting sucks, obviously I can't bring all the lighting to a Q&A that I don't have the control over. It just is what it is. But if I, as a genre fan, find it fascinating, I'll probably post it anyways, because I think that you can get value, or not. But it's not going to be the only content that week. So note, even if you're a patron, you're like, oh, that was poorly lit, there's going to be other content, so just forgive the odd thing that I can't control. But some of the guests I've already mentioned, Joe, he graciously said he would. We're going to be starting off, hopefully, the new year with some really great guests, including Del from Dark Delicacies. I don't know if you know, there's a great horror store, which is in Burbank, which you can also order everything on remotely, and a lot of it's really cool, signed, and it's very reasonably priced. So I want to do an interview with him because I'm fascinated with him. I think you guys will be too. We have Amber Benson from Buffy. She's going to do an interview with us, so that's really exciting. Jean Blaylock from Seraph Films, so that's really awesome. We're going to have Trista Robinson, whose film Purgatory Road is dropping. I know she was specifically requested, and I think that that's really great. And a whole bunch of other people. And Gigi Salguero, she's coming on, which is super fun. So I can't wait, because we have been talking behind the scenes, and I think if you guys don't know who Lucha Gore Productions is, you definitely will very shortly, and I think you'll really love her. And I really want to get into like more like the nitty-gritty conversations, which if you watched like the first beginning episodes all those years ago, we did those interviews with the Bastard directors, and we did the interview with Amy Hoff. I want to get into like some more really detailed, heartfelt, and also like if you're a patron, like what are your questions? Like if you were in the room, what would you ask? And then the other thing that is obviously going to change is some of the reward tiers on Patreon. They're going to change slightly. So you'll see them by the time this is posted, they'll all be changed. So for example, it's not going to be a truth or a dare. If you hit a certain tier, it's going to be an ask me anything. And I'm going to ask you very specifically to, hopefully, if you can, email me a video file. And I'm going to include that in the video so that it'll be you asking a question and then me answering it. And again, because it's just me doing it, I can do that more speedily than having Heather do like an extra episode when she's already stressed for time doing the one. So that's kind of like where that's likely to go. And then more general like group chats and stuff like that for all the patrons, like really driving it home for like everyone across the platform, regardless of the amount of money that you donate, and also figuring out a way to keep track of like a 12-month membership and then a year, like, you know, bonuses throughout the time. So that's kind of where my head's at. That being said, I really would love to hear from you, and if you have any suggestions, recommendations for either people you want to see on, types of content, you know what I mean? Right now I'm thinking it's like everything I love about indie and genre film. And that being said, also, you're going to see changes on my other secondary channel that I run, which was formerly Inside My Indie Life. That's now called Wannabe Beauty Guru, because that's really kind of what it's going to become. And that's going to be all like the makeup and that beauty kind of stuff over there. And everything horror, everything indie, everything, all that fun stuff is going to live over here on Scream Queen Stream. So, I mean, if you have any questions, you can also let me know. I'm very reachable on all the platforms.
Yes.
Heather's like, I have so many questions, and I haven't said anything for like 10 minutes.
No, I don't have any questions. I think it all sounds really good. It's a good idea.
Of course you do, because you're not going to be doing any of the work.
There's truth in that. I'm just like, oh God, sounds like so much work. But that being said, you're doing a lot of this on some indie life now. You're separating the two channels and making one more focus, which I think is smart.
Right. I want to really make them. I feel like we're missing a voice in the indie and the genre world. And I think for me, like as a fan, I want to see more real, honest conversations as though I was in the room with these awesome people who I'm lucky enough to call colleagues and friends. And even like some of the people that I've reached out to, I am not friends with. One of them I even like had blocked on Facebook for like 3 years. But I'm like, hey, let's have an on-camera conversation about this. Be grown-ups, hopefully, or not.
Right.
And, you know, just lay it out there to be like, this was my issue with you. That was my issue with you. They're both valid sides of the conversation. And it connects to like women in film and everything like that. So I think that there's like some really important conversations that can happen, and things that I'm kind of coming at this like if I was contributing $100 a month on Patreon, which is our high tier, so I'm not saying to do that, by the way. I'm just saying if I was doing that as a horror and indie fan, what would I want to see and how would I want it to be done? And that's kind of what I'm doing. So I'm definitely open, like I said, to other ideas and other concepts. I just think like as far as like the hot tub movie review, I love hanging in the hot tub with my favorite people. So it's like a nice way for us to like have an excuse to go in the hot tub and talk about a movie. And why would you want to hang in the hot tub and talk movies with us? Hello? Like, so it's not the sequel to Resolution. We're like, no more discussions. Fuck that movie. No. Anyways. Anything you want to add, Heather Dorff?
No, I think I'm good.
You sure you don't want to say, guys, thank you so very much. It's been really great being a part of your life. I really appreciate the fact that you tuned in to watch me every week for the last almost 3 years.
I thought you meant on your changes. I was like, no, I have nothing to add on your changes. No, this is very true. Yes. It's very true. I didn't know we were rapping. That's like a rap.
What are we saying? I don't
know.
What else? Is there anything I'm missing?
That's what I'm saying. I thought you were asking, like, do I have any other questions? Do I have anything else I want to say about the changes? No. No, that is very true. This has been a wild ride, as you guys have seen and watched, and ball pits and egg bashing and
please do. If you're going to dive in a ball pit, I still stand by the, first of all, number one, don't do it, because it's fucking dumb. You're going to get hurt, first of all. Secondly, make sure you have healthcare. Okay. And a responsible adult who's sober and can call 911 if needed. And thirdly, if you're going to do it and I happen to not be there, just record it, send it to me, and we'll be like, this is Heather's response from wherever the F you are, and we'll just like add it in. Anything like that. At least, if you're going to do it, if you're going to do something stupid, you might as well effing film it. Don't do something stupid, but if you're going to do it.
That's true. I mean,
let other people enjoy it and live vicariously through it.
I have noticed they have
totally. They have got ball pits at the 99-cent store, but they're like not deep enough.
No.
But every time I see them, I'm like,
oh. 99-cent store. Jesus
right, but
Christ.
also because like they're the tallest thing by far, so like everyone would see.
It's like a child,
right? Because like the shelves don't go high enough to like conceal.
Yeah.
So I feel like they would be like.
I mean, they catch us at Walmart now too. They're just like
they did one time.
No, I mean
and that was like we went there 3 times.
No,
we went to the same location.
I have literally we've done it in a different location too. But I have one guy literally stopping, watching me fall in, and just shaking his head. And he kept going. Yeah, didn't care. But like we've been caught pretty much every time.
But they don't like do anything.
Yeah, the only one time did they actually threaten to permanently ban us from that Walmart or all Walmarts?
No, it was very much a specific, because I was like, wait a second, did you just say that we could be banned from the specific location of a Walmart?
Yeah.
And she was like, yes, you can never come back here again. I was like, but not Walmarts in general?
Yeah.
She's like, no, this specifically. I was like, we're never coming back here again.
Yeah, it was in the middle of fucking nowhere.
It was like in the middle of Arkansas. And ironically, where we were, they were like, there's 3 Walmarts, and like driving.
No, it wasn't Arkansas, was it?
No, it wasn't.
The
Arkansas.
first one was with Red Eye, and the second one was when we went to the con.
Missouri.
Yeah, so it was like 2 different. Told you it wasn't the same location.
Feel free to comment down below. No, but we went to the same one 3 times in a row.
Oh, yeah.
And that was when also. And the third time, you like ducked your head up and had like a should I do this moment for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Where I'm sure like all the cameras pick up the head that's coming over the giant shelves that no head should ever be coming over above.
Yeah.
I really feel like that's like where everything went awry.
Yeah, no, I did. I didn't just dive in
you
this
had
time.
like a come to Jesus. You're like, oh my God, should I do this?
There wasn't enough ball. It was a little scary. But that being said, I really have enjoyed, getting to know a lot of our fans, honestly, and becoming friends with a lot of you much more than I would have, I think, had I never done this. It has really been an amazing experience overall, and it is something I'll always enjoy and rewatch. I know I still sometimes look at some of our old episodes and laugh because they're genuinely funny. And like I said, I have no regrets about it, and part of me is sad to go, but part of me is also kind of excited to see what I do with my time. I might not do anything, and that's okay.
You're not going to do anything.
Yeah, and that's okay too.
You're going to be at Netflix and chilling.
Recharge, but and I'm excited to see what Jess does, honestly, with it, because I know like that girl's on top of the shit. So yeah, we'll see. And I thank you guys so much for being a part of this, and I hope you continue to be a part of it, because Jess is amazing, and I know she has amazing things for you.
I still love you.
Yes, I love you too.
Very hurt. I'm horribly offended. I'm going to cry myself to sleep.
She was not. She knew it was coming. She was even like, I had a feeling.
Well, yeah, because like for the last like year and a half, I've had to beg you to edit at any capacity. Like there's jokes in all the videos to be like, add in this thing. And then it's like, no, you won't. You're never even going to watch it. It's fine. Like you're just
I have to watch it. But I'm like,
you like put the top card and the end card and then fucking render it out and upload that shit. Like never.
I edit sometimes. It just depends on my mood,
once
honestly.
in a million, like 2 episodes.
But
before I go, I am curious. What is you looking back at your time with Scream Queen Stream? What is a favorite episode that you have done?
Honestly, funny enough, I still think it's the egg Russian roulette.
Really?
I still laugh a lot about that episode. I think it's just so funny. It's ridiculously funny, and the reason why I like it so much is you don't even have to know who we are or what the is going on or anything about us.
Way to get now my channel demonetized. Thanks,
you don't need to know
Dorff.
anything. You can beep it out. You don't need to know anything about us, and you don't even need sound, and it's still quite funny. Like just the actions and everything else. So that's definitely one of my favorite episodes. I'm trying to think. Otherwise, I always loved when we did like trips to Universal or whatever. Like that kind of stuff is always super fun to me. So yeah, and then of course like our guests too. Like Monique is amazing. She's probably
love her.
Monique Parent and Lisa Ovier's, and I did love the Bastard crew when they came and we gave them interviews. They were very sweet. But yeah, so it's been fun. But I think egg Russian roulette will always because it was my idea and it was quite funny.
And disgusting.
And gross. And I cleaned up egg for days, guys. It was not a good idea.
Yeah, we don't recommend you do that either. Like,
it was great for like a one-time thing. I'll never do that shit again. Not in my house. Maybe at your house. You clean that shit up for 3 days.
Well, but I don't really have like a kitchen table. That's the thing. Would be even worse to clean up.
Because it would be all over everywhere. I found it.
Put that on fabric. That's great. No, don't.
I found it in my art. I found it behind things. So gross.
I did not put egg there intentionally.
No, it's
just spraying.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, I guess this is going to wrap up Heather Dorff's stint on Scream Queen Stream. Comment down below if you're not going to miss her at all, or if you would like to say F you, Heather Dorff, or any other mean, horrible, mean-spirited things that you want to say to her for abandoning her friend in need.
Bye, guys. Love you and Happy New Year.
Don't forget to hit the like button below and subscribe. All right, here's the other thing. If you've not been subscribing or joining us on Patreon, because this one's around, guess what? She's gone!